A Fisher House provides a comfortable place for military families to stay while their loved one is receiving care at a nearby facility. And thanks to your donations and fundraising efforts of local businesses like the Garofalo's ShopRite stores, the dream of having this type of comfort home will be a reality. Joining me from ShopRite is Cassie Schmidt, the retail dietitian, and Michelle Ryan, the in-store chef for all 5 of the Garofalo stores. It's great to have you guys with us.
Thank you for having us.
And already ShopRite has supported annual monthly fundraisers for the Fisher House, and you've I believe raised about $240,000. Is that right, Cassie?
Yeah, $240,000 we've helped raise. The Garofalos just have a really strong connection with the community and they want to help give back, and the Fisher House is how they've chosen to do that.
So there's no military connection there. They just want to give back.
Yeah, just looking to give back to the community.
Oh, well, this is great. And Michelle, you have come up with something very nutritious here to share with us.
I do. This is a quinoa dish, and it's actually a comprehensive one-dish full meal. So we are starting with quinoa, and quinoa in the raw form just needs to be rinsed under running cold water.
That's it.
That's it. And then to cook it, you need to put it in the pot, 1 part grain, 2 parts water. Treat it just like rice. Bring it up to a boil, stir it, put a lid on it, and then let it simmer for 15 minutes, and it's done.
Cassie, before we start there, Michelle, Cassie, let's talk about your role in the stores. Do you come up with these nutritional dishes, or how does this all work out?
Michelle comes up with most of the recipes. We do some consultation, what we can put in them and not, but we do some cooking classes in the store too, but primarily my role is to do one-on-one consultations with people.
You actually provide that?
Yeah, all my services in the store are free. I can counsel people from diabetes to celiac, even just general weight loss.
Who knew? I didn't know that.
Yeah, most ShopRite, some of them have the services. All 5 of the Garofalo stores have a dietitian or nutritionist covering in them. So we do a lot of those services. We do community events in the store. We do store tours. I teach classes. I have a weight management class coming up starting next week. It's a 6-week course. So I'm very excited. I get to do a lot in the store with customers.
All right, so is this dish a good one for somebody who's trying to lose weight?
Definitely. Quinoa is it's a great grain. It's whole grain. It's also got protein in it, so it's totally complete in what you would need. And it's got a lot of fiber in there too. So the dish itself got vegetables, your protein, everything you would need.
Okay, so Michelle, let's go through the ingredients here.
So we've taken our cooked quinoa, and while it's warm, what you want to do is wilt in the spinach, the baby spinach. And that takes seconds just to wilt in. It looks really pretty, a little green ribbon. I added in cooked chicken. You can use the rotisserie chicken, cooked rotisserie chicken, or cook your own chicken.
Makes it a lot easier if
Absolutely.
you just do that.
This makes it a fast dish. I also add in some almonds for crunch, some asparagus. Now this is raw. Now you could steam asparagus, but if you cut it really thin, you could eat it raw.
If you steam it, do you take away some of its nutrients if you do that?
If you steam it, that's a gentle process than boiling.
Okay.
So if you wanted to cook it through, I would pick a steaming method over a boiling method.
Is that right, Cassie?
Yeah, you might lose a little bit of the nutrition value. You see in this bottom of steam water, you usually have a little bit of green down there. So some of the nutrition has come out, but you can always use that water in a smoothie or a drink, and you'll get it right back in there.
That's what happens, because when I steam some veggies, I see that.
Yeah, the chlorophyll in them is also some of the nutrients. So you can use that water. You can put it in a smoothie, put it in your soup stock, anything like that to reuse it, and you get that nutrition right back.
Or if you want, you could put it right back in the vinaigrette that we're going to make right now.
Very good.
So you could turn that.
Yeah,
What else did you put in there? Is that
beside this is cilantro?
Okay.
And you could add it either to the dish or to the vinaigrette. Well, let's go ahead and add it to the dish here. To make the vinaigrette, I've started off with orange juice instead of vinegar. It is an acid, so you can play with that. You can use any kind of citrus that you want, but we're going to go more with a Moroccan type of theme and use some spices from Morocco.
Okay.
We're going to start with shallot. Shallot has a flavor profile of both onion and garlic, and it's nice and soft and subtle. Today we're using paprika, some ground coriander that's been roasted.
I can smell that.
Can you smell that?
Oh, good.
And just a pinch of cumin. You want to go easy on the cumin. Some salt and pepper into the vinaigrette. Now to balance the flavors, just a tad of sweetness, so a little bit of honey in here.
And what's the nutritional value of this vinaigrette, Cassie?
Well, it's really great because of the citrus in it. When you have something like spinach in a salad, when you add a vitamin C or an ascorbic acid to it, it's going to release the iron that's in those greens. So it's a lot more bioavailable, a lot ready. Your body can absorb it a lot better. So it's great, and it's also not using a whole lot of oil. So it's great, and it's olive oil. So that's also a heart healthy oil.
You're putting in.
I am, and what I've done is I'm going back to science class here.
Okay.
So while I'm whisking, I'm creating heat and friction, and that combines the molecules of my oil with the rest of my vinaigrette.
All right, great. Is this it right here?
This is it. This is as easy as it.
Because we got to wrap up soon.
Absolutely.
Perfect timing.
We have our finished dish here, and I'm just going to top it with some oranges to go with our orange flavor, and then we have a finished dish down
And
below.
we're going to try this later on.
Awesome.
This is great. For more information about ShopRite locations in Connecticut, go to shoprite.com. And for more information about Fisher House, go to fisherhouse.org.